Good day everyone, my name is Lerato Lizel Mapia. Today I will be reflecting on my lesson for grade 1 learners on safety in the home in life skills. The topic safety in the home. It helps the learners to identify the unsafe and safe situations and makes them to understand why it is really important for us to protect ourselves in our homes. The lesson objectives were based on Bloom's taxonomy. After the lesson, the learners will be able to decide the areas that are safe and unsafe. Select the 5 situations that are safe and dangerous in their homes. Memorize the most important phone call numbers to reach out to during urgent situations. And list out the steps that are followed to stop the danger. The lesson had 3 phases: introduction, development, and consolidation. For introduction, I used a 1-minute YouTube video about home safety. I used the video to explain the definition of safety and the rules on how to stay safe in our homes. After the video, I asked the learners this question: why should we protect ourselves in our homes? And it was the most interesting question. It made the learners to have a small class discussion, and they also challenged me by asking me some questions. In the main teaching phase, I used a booklet with questions and pictures. There were pictures next to each question. The learners looked at every picture and ticked a yes or a no to show whether the action was unsafe or safe. I supported the learners, explained the questions 2 times thoroughly, and gave them the support where it was needed. There is no one who was left behind. Every learner got the help. There was no one who complained that the teacher didn't attend them. For consolidation, I used Microsoft Word. I used it to prepare the matching activity. The learners had to match unsafe and safe pictures with their correct names. And trust me when I say the Microsoft Word helped me to arrange my learning materials, and it also helped me to prepare the worksheets. The same model, the introduction activity, is substitution because the YouTube video replaced the verbal explanation. I didn't have to explain the definition of safety and the rules about a kitchen by talking, but it served the same purpose of introducing the topic. The development activity is augmentation because the pictures really helped the learners to understand the questions much better. And I have realized something, that when the activities have pictures, it is very easy for the learners to understand what exactly the questions need. Even if they don't understand the questions, but then understand the pictures much better, chances will be more likely for them to get the answers correct. So the consultation activity is substitution because Microsoft Word was used to create the worksheet. I didn't have to write anything on the board. I didn't have to draw the pictures and color them with the different chalks, and the task didn't change at all. As the teacher, I planned the lessons, explained the activities, supported the learners, and gave them feedback. The learners participated by matching the pictures with the words, ticking yes or no, writing safety rules, and answering questions. The lesson went well because the learners enjoyed all the activities. When the activities have pictures, the learners will enjoy, and they all participated actively. Even though some learners needed extra support to understand the words, I had to explain the words on the activity where they had to match the unsafe safe situations with the correct names, because they were struggling to read those words, so they could be able to match them with the correct pictures. So I made sure that I read the words and explain to them so they could be able to get the answers correct. In the future, I will create more interesting activities and let the learners to create their own games, because I've realized that what is a lesson without a game? Every lesson must have a game, so I'll definitely create more games for them and let them create their own. I used pictures to help the learners understand the activities. I gave them clear instructions and helped those who were struggling with some of the questions, and motivated every learner to engage, because that's the key. That's the key for learning. Thank you so much.